Alright, first hunt of the new year. Been out for probably 2 hours. Really haven't found much of anything. Bunch of junk. Probably 40 cents in clad. Tried a new spot here, and this is my first wheat penny of the year. It's only a 1945, but it is the first one of 2019. So I look forward to all the new stuff, well, old stuff that we're gonna find. Catch you guys on the next hole. Alright, it's been a long time since I broke the camera out, early this morning, and finally, first silver of the year. That will be a 1943 Mercury dime, and we'll keep going for a little bit longer. We'll catch you later. Hey guys, got a bounty signal 93, 94. I thought it was going to be iron because I just dug something just like that a second ago, and when I flipped out of the hole, there was nothing there, so I knew it was a piece of iron. I got my buddy Gene, whose house I'm at, was showing him kind of what I was doing, and then flipped that out. Check it out. 1939. That's a good one. We'll keep going. Alright, so you know how sometimes you just get a feeling about a place, and I came out here and this is like a, you can look around, it's just an open field, there's nothing here. I don't know if there were any houses here or not. I just got a feeling about this place when I started walking through, and I found a token and, you know, just a couple of pieces of junk and what have you. And honestly, I've been here for about an hour and hadn't found much, and just pulled a wheat penny a while ago. It was an early teens wheat penny, so started swinging a little bit slower in the area that I was at, and just popped this. Oh, well, I can't get a date on it yet. Let me look and see. That's 1916. Huh. Let's check and see if that's got a D on the back of it. That would be awesome. I'm gonna have to clean it up with some water, so I can't tell from here, but give me a few minutes. Alright, so this was a really terrible signal. I just kept getting a flash of a high tone, and I've been digging a lot of iron out of the ground, nails and stuff, and of course on the AT Gold or AT Pro at deep depths, iron is going to ring up a lot like a coin. You're going to get a high tone on that sometimes, depending on the way you go over it. So anyway, I dug down here, dug a nail out, went to fill the hole in, still heard a sound, dug it back out, another nail. Decided this time I was not going to fill it back in. I was going to keep poking around, and got another signal down at the bottom of the hole. And check this out, guys. That is my first hole skeleton key. It's not a big one, but it definitely is a skeleton key. I just love that. That's awesome. I dropped it. I'll find it again. Anyway, we'll keep going. Well, we're definitely on the side of an old home. I've dug a teens penny. I couldn't really get a date off of it. I dug a 1918 wheat. I dug a 1916 Mercury dime. I dug a cool drawer pull that I didn't show, and I just dug that skeleton key. I dug 3 keys. One of them was fairly old, probably from the 20s. And then I just dug this. I have dug plenty of spoons and plenty of forks before, but if you can read right there, it says sterling. It's my first silver spoon. It's not whole, but I still love it. It's silver. I think it's cool. We'll keep digging. Alright guys, check this out. Dug a 1910 wheat and a 1920 wheat, and then I just pulled this out of the hole. Check that out. It's a 2-piece button. Full shank still there. There's words on the back. I had a feeling that's it's probably World War I, but that's still really cool. We'll keep going. Alright, found something else. Jack just found something really cool. I'm going to take you over and show you that. I just dug this. Check this out. I found that button a while ago, and then just pulled another US collar disc. This one, I say collar disc, but it doesn't have like a pin on the back of it like most of them do. Sorry, I can't figure out how to get you guys in the light, so kind of weird. But anyway, let's go over and take a look at what Jack has real quick. Guys, check this out. Yeah. Check this out. It says Copperbush Hotel 11, Palatka, Florida. Look how big that thing is. That's got to be old, and that is really cool. Jack?
Yeah,
congratulations.
I also found.
All right, haven't dug many coins today, just a couple of Wheaties, and those I dug those 2 military pieces, but got a little bouncy signal here. We're kind of digging everything because we just have no idea what's on this lot, and it's just a little open spot right next to a railroad. So evidently the guy that used to live at this house actually worked on the railroad. And then I pulled this out. Let me move around here where I get you in the sun just a tad. I believe this is gonna be a Merc. Yes, sir. Let's see. Oh, it's an oldie too. 1920. Very cool. That is my 4th silver of the year. So we'll keep going. We're still on this same lot, and we're doing pretty good. I pulled that Merc a while ago, and I just pulled this. Check this out. You see the eagle on there? It actually says Republica of Mexico, or Mexicana, and it is a 1-cent piece. Come on. Let me see if I can do this better. Like this. It is a 1-cent piece from 1904. So that's basically a Mexican Indian head penny. How cool is that? We will definitely keep rolling along.
Alright guys, I'm going to do a real quick wrap up for the last few weeks. Some of this stuff was on video. The reason I still do wrap ups is that I don't video everything that I find. Just some of the things that are really cool to me. And, you know, there may be something in this that you think is really, really cool that I didn't actually get on video. So, start off, you'll notice a couple of musket balls. One of the areas that I was hunting is actually fairly close to the forts here in Sanford. A couple of tokens. I've found several of these in the past. The number on it is 12439, and it just says good in trade 25 cents. That's like a, I don't know, some type of a tag for something. Couple more tokens. This is one of those presidential tokens. This one is Franklin Delano Roosevelt. It is pretty toasty. Inside to a mason jar lid. That's my first whole one that I've found. I thought that was pretty cool. A couple of buttons. This one, couldn't really read it. This one is the one I was looking for. This one actually had a train on it. I thought that was pretty cool. There you go, focused. Rivets. I thought these were hem weights, but the more I think about it, the more I think they're window weights. Model T Ford valve stem cover. This is a really cool door lock plate. I think it's a door lock plate. Jack said he thought it might be off of a trunk, but I'm not 100% positive. But look at the size of the key that would have gone in that. It's a shame that was broke. This is a Lesney. This is my first Lesney toy. We find Tootsie Toys, but Lesney was basically the London or England version of Tootsie. So this was probably made in the 40s. Found my first full skeleton key. That was so cool. Loved it. Miscellaneous stuff that I found like this. I'm not even sure what it is. It's just very decorative. I think this is some type of a clock winding key. A couple other keys here. Ooh, another lead ball. A couple of buckles there. You guys would have seen this in the video. Silver spoon. It actually says Sterling on it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. No, not gonna happen. There we go. Sterling silver spoon. Found a couple of these. Jack found a couple as well. Accordion reeds. This is that 1 cent piece from Mexico. It's basically a Mexican version sorry, Mexican version of a Indian head penny. It's 1904. That's my first one of those. So that's a bucket lister I didn't even know I had. US collar disc. Most of the collar discs that I find have 2 prongs on the back. This one had a single, and if you notice, the screw-on part's still there. So somebody had taken this off and dropped it. So that's pretty cool. Eagle button. Love that. Early 1900s most likely. They did make these up through 1955, but most of those were not made in New York City. And this one actually says New York. Let's see. Another 2-piece button. This style of button is usually fairly older, but if you look, that doesn't look that old, but look at the gold gild on it. It has a skier on it. That was funny. Couple of pieces of cufflinks, couple pieces of jewelry. This is actually 925 silver. In the loop here it says 925. Another button that I think is older, but I couldn't really make out what was on it. I really don't know that there was anything on it, but I did see some flashes of gold gilding in it. Little ring. It's got an Indian on it. I did find a Sacagawea dollar. That's my first one of those that I've actually dug. And I ended up with something like 46, 47 wheat pennies. Yesterday I dug a 1910. I've got a couple of coins in here that are from the teens. So I've got, I don't know, probably 400 or 500-year-old coins there. This coin was interesting. I didn't record this one, but this is a Belgian coin. Yeah, it's upside down. It's tiny. I mean, if you look at it next to a penny, there's a wheat penny. Look how small that coin is. But I still think that was really cool. Did find a feed token that I thought was very interesting. I'll put it next to this other so you can see how small that is. It says chicken feed. On the other side, you know how most of them will say play money? This one says 1 henny penny. So, interesting stuff there. Did find that buffalo that was in the video. And I ended up with my first 4 silvers of the year. 3 Mercury dimes and a Washington quarter. And I'm sorry I'm talking a little slow, guys. I have not had any coffee. Oh, I did find this. I gotta get this checked out. See if that is a gold nugget. That is actually very, very heavy for what it is. I'm wondering if it was one of those charms that people wear on their necklaces and maybe it was dropped. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I always appreciate you guys for commenting below. And if you like the video, click a thumbs up and leave a comment. We'll catch you guys later. Bye.